Hey, Bethany.
Hey, Mr. Mann, you ready for the podcast today?
I sure am. But first, what's that behind your back?
The wall? What do you mean?
What have you got in your pocket?
I don't have pockets. This is a dress. What do you mean?
Is it in your car?
What, Mr. Mann? What?
My present.
Your present?
Yeah.
What?
It's Christmas. Where's my Christmas present? Is it in your car?
Oh, Mr. Mann, I didn't know we were exchanging Christmas gifts. Did we talk about that?
No, we didn't talk. It's Christmas. We don't talk about it. We just do it.
Oh, Mr. Mann, I feel so bad. I'm
you
sorry.
should.
I'm sorry. I'll get you something though. I definitely will.
Never mind. I'm taking your present back to the store.
Oh, and you got me something?
Well, of course I did. I got you something really big and expensive, and I'm just gonna give it to a homeless lady.
Oh, Mr. Mann, I feel really bad. Do you have it with you here?
Of course, I came ready with a present because it's Christmas.
Really?
That's what you're supposed to do, but you don't even get to see it now. I got it wrapped and everything, but you're not gonna see it.
Really? Well, is it a real gift? You really did?
Yeah.
You didn't really get me a gift, did you,
Bethany?
Mr. Mann? What?
You're ruining Christmas for everybody. You're listening to the Josh Mann Podcast, featuring director extraordinaire Josh Mann. Well, hello, listeners. Today we are going to jump right to it. We are going to tackle a few things that might help some of you filmmakers out there if you are trying to create a Christmas movie.
Oh, that's perfect for this time of year, Mr. Mann. This will be fun.
So here's just three quick little tips that will help you kind of give you direction if you're trying to accomplish some specific things that are often found in Christmas films. And the first thing I want to tackle is how to make fake snow if you need lots of snow on the set.
Oh, that's a good one. Most Christmas movies have snow. So yeah.
And so if you don't if you have like a freezer and some like ice and you keep your ice frozen and then you can just use that for snow. But if like you're barefoot, could hurt your feet.
Oh, yeah.
So there's an actual softer way because snow is actually supposed to be soft, right?
Yeah.
So you could shred a bunch of mozzarella cheese.
Oh, how would that really work?
Oh, it works great. And you don't even have to use mozzarella. It could be any kind of white cheese. Swiss.
Really?
Swiss might make it smell a little funny on set.
Yeah, well, I feel like mozzarella would too. But
it would give a really nice snow effect.
Have you ever done that for a Christmas movie?
They did it on Drake and Josh, and it worked great. So, moving on. If you are doing a Christmas movie, chances are you're going to have some Christmas animals.
Okay, yeah.
And so, if you need trained animals on set, it's probably good to get your animals in advance so that you have plenty of time to train them. I would give yourself at least a good 3 to 6 months, especially if they're going to have any lines, like if they have to deliver any dialogue.
Well, in most Christmas movies that I've seen, the animals don't really talk. It's fake.
But there are some movies where animals talk, like The Lion King.
Well, that's a tip. Are you worried at all about them eating the cheese? The animals eating the cheese snow?
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, well...
Animals probably would really like cheese, wouldn't they?
Something to consider if you're going to make a Christmas film.
Okay. You might... Yeah. Let me think about that.
Okay.
And then the third thing is what makes a great Christmas film is claymation.
Oh,
and so a lot of people feel like you have to actually use clay. But
I thought that.
Clay's harder to come by, and it's harder to mold. So I think you just go out and get some Play-doh, and everybody likes Play-doh, and it smells kind of interesting. Even has a little salty taste if you get some in your mouth.
Oh, ew.
No, it actually tastes okay. It's just kind of salty. Sometimes I'll eat some just because it's colorful and it seems like a snack, I wouldn't eat too much of it because you need it
definitely
to make your clay.
And also,
characters.
Listeners, if don't be eating this by choice. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if you accidentally tasted some, but I wouldn't recommend that, Mr. Mann. Eating it.
It is a little salty, and some people just don't like salt.
And I don't know how dangerous that is.
Maybe if you get just the basic kit. and you have like green and yellow and red, but you need like more colors.
Mm-hmm.
What's amazing, I don't know if you realize this, but you can like mix 2 different colors together and get colors that aren't even in the kit.
Oh, Mr. Mann, I don't know if that works for Play-Doh, because, well, I mean, I've mixed Play-Doh together, and it kind of just, like, if you really mix it, it turns grayish.
If you take, like, red and yellow and mix them together, it makes, like, orange. And
Play-Doh,
though. And then if you add more yellow to it, it makes green. If you add even more yellow to it, it makes blue. It's amazing how it works. And then eventually, if you keep just adding yellow, then you get yellow again.
Okay, that one kind of makes sense, I guess.
So that's just kind of all the tips I had. And just something else to keep in mind, listeners, is the best Christmas movies are the ones that are true to the Christmas story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like to tell the Christmas story every year to Sparky.
Yeah.
And to I just like telling the Christmas. Sometimes I just tell it to myself.
Well, do you want to tell it to the listeners? I mean, this is a Christmas podcast episode.
I guess I could.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I mean, I'm not really prepared, but sure, yeah. Okay.
Well, since you like it, definitely.
One Christmas night, many years ago, Mary and Joseph decided they're gonna have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
So they decided to have a baby in a barn because there was no room in the inn. Suddenly, what to their wondering eyes should appear but the sound of sleigh bells and a bunch of reindeer. The angels slid down the chimney and said, "Behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, for unto you is born this day baby Jesus." And then with a twinkle in his eye, and he put his finger on his nose, and baby Jesus was magically born. Soon, the wise men came from the west.
Okay.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
I don't know if that was their names.
Shepherds were also watching sheep. Because shepherds, that's why they're shepherds, because they watch sheep. And they're watching over their flock of seagulls. And they followed a star to the newborn king.
Okay, they did.
And also came the tax collectors and the dwarves. The first wise man entered the barn and said, "Someone's been eating my porridge." And then the second wise man said, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair." And then the tiniest of all the wise men said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed."
Okay, Mr. Mann.
And here he is.
Okay.
It's baby Jesus.
Okay, all right. I think we should stop now. I don't know if that story is totally right.
I'm so
might
glad
have
you
to
stopped
edit
me.
that out.
I didn't know where that was going. I got a little nervous because you called me out on the spot, Bethany. I wasn't prepared for it.
Well, I thought you knew it.
Don't do that to me.
Okay, but
I just got nervous and I didn't know where it was going to go. I didn't know where it was going to end.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, what about the Easter Bunny? And does that even fit into this? And I was,
well, no, and I'm glad we stopped when we did. It was starting to get a little blasphemous, and
thank you.
Well, I'm glad we ended it. You know, let's just go to our sponsor.
Okay, sounds good.
Today's episode is sponsored by Walt Martin, owner of Walmart. Walmart is one of the
Walmart?
Yes, Mr. Mann.
That's so awesome.
Walmart, Mr. Mann.
Walmart. Remember we even said, wouldn't it be awesome if Walmart would sponsor us?
Walmart, Mr. Mann.
I know. We were hoping, we remember we said maybe somebody from Walmart will listen and they'll call us and they'll give us a bunch of money.
No, this is Walmart. Walmart? I think they're
Walmart.
Different. No, I think it's different.
That's stupid.
Okay.
What a dumb name.
I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
Walmart is a one-stop shop specializing in hardware and discontinued carpet.
They're just trying to trick people into thinking that they're Walmart.
Stop by Walmart to get your carpet sample today. And Walt's wife, Trixie, would want you to remember to try her orange cranberry biscuits. Well, thank you for sponsoring Walt Martin, and stop by Walt
Those things
Mart.
go together?
Mr. Mann.
Like orange and cranberry? That's like mixing berries with pulp. Like, who wants to bite into a biscuit and get a mouthful of pulp?
Mr. Mann.
Pulp. That's a weird word.
I'm trying to do the sponsor.
I know. I'm just mad. They're trying to trick people. Okay, whatever.
You know, Mr. Mann, I think I should do the sponsors myself, like I have been doing.
I know.
Maybe when you're not even in the studio.
I know. It just like Walmart. Like you're just trying to deceive people.
It was confusing, but I mean,
I was excited.
Yeah, but Walt Martin paid good money for
Did he pay
the
good money, or did he pay like some money? Because there's a big difference between some and good.
He paid some, but I mean, he is still a sponsor, and I feel like we messed up his sponsorship.
Then I'm sorry we messed up your sponsorship, Walmart.
Mr. Walt Martin, thank you for sponsoring.
I'm sorry you chose a stupid name for your company.
Thank you for sponsoring anyway. And if you want to sponsor...
sorry you wanted to deceive everybody.
Mr. Mann,
I'm sorry.
If you want to sponsor listeners, you can contact us on our Facebook page, or you can call us. Our number is 347-766-5225. So definitely call us, and we don't care what the name of your business is. Or what it sounds like.
Unless it's really stupid and you're trying to cheat people and all that stuff. You can also email me or email us.
Yes,
I don't really check it, but sometimes Bethany does.
Mm-hmm.
And that's at joshmangenius.gmail. Wait, joshmangenius. Is it an at?
At Gmail, yes. joshmangenius@gmail.com.
At Gmail. And it's easy to remember because it's my name and genius because that's what I am.
Mm-hmm. So. And we will give you your sponsorship no matter what the name of your business is, and we'll try to make a very decent sponsorship message. Yeah.
All that. And we hope you have a Merry Christmas, listeners.
Yeah.
And join us again next week as we kick off a brand new year with brand new information about stuff to do with movies.
Yes, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. You've been listening to the Josh Mann Podcast, featuring director extraordinaire Josh Mann.